welcome everybody. Thanks for joining in. We're going to have so much fun today. We've got so much to do and so much to explore in Palia. So let's get started. Here I am. Here we are actually in our homestead. Welcome. So you'll see we're starting right off the bat with Hassian and Tao sitting in our plot wanting to talk to us. And of course we've got mail. Goodness gracious. I have done a bit of gardening today. I haven't moved the garden yet because really I haven't gotten a lot of input on where we should move the garden exactly. So, yeah, maybe we'll get the garden moved today. Maybe not. No big. I'm just going to check these machines. I'm running low on tomato seeds, so I'm making tomatoes or tomato seeds for next time I have to replant. So let's see, what all did I do while we were offline? Well, made a bit of money. We're back up to 11K, a little over half of 11K, 11K and a half. And uh, we're almost leveled up in cooking. We're getting there in hunting. We're getting there in bug catching, my favorite. Yada, yada, yada. And gardening just keeps trucking along. It's not even an effort anymore. Oh, we do got a lot of renown. So we need to go ahead and hurry up and spend this before we waste it. And so we'll be going to the Phoenix Shrine today. We'll be possibly, let's see, do we need to buy more Ritz? We could stand to buy more Ritz. It's not a rush or anything. We got pretty large plot, actually a lot larger than we're actually using. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing great today, and I hope it's going to be a fun day. I did also do a little research. I went to the oh the area where you go turn in the bundles because I realized in our last stream how far behind I was or we are on the bundles. So I got a little bit of that stuff together. We need a garden mantis. We need a vampire crab, so I caught one of those. We need a mutated angler, which I did not catch, a void ray, which I did not catch. We need a green pearl, so I'm going to put that down in here. We need a couple other things on on the beachy bundle that I wasn't able to get yet. We need the inky dragonfly for the freshwater bundle and a couple of other things which I didn't get. Seeing the trend here. For the magic bundle, we need the fisherman's brew, so I got one of those. We need the enchanted putfish, which I didn't catch. A shimmerfin, which I didn't catch. A long-nosed unicorn fish, which I didn't catch. So, and I think there was a blue marlin in here somewhere. Let me double check. What did I catch the blue marlin and set the blue marlin aside for? Hold on. What was the reason for it? Oh, the beach bundle. Silly, silly me. Okay. So yeah, there was a purpose behind the blue martin as well. So I'm going to put him in our inventory. We'll go turn these in and get a pretty decent start on the bundles while we're out and about. Let's check the mail. Gina once sent us a letter, and she says, Dear DC, as you may well have guessed, your actions have ignited another vault at the temple. Hi, Linio, whoever that is. Welcome into my friends list in world. Um, uh, one that Tao seems particularly interested in. When you have time, stop by to do some research. Okay, so we're headed over that way anyway. So that's good. Let's talk to
Have it
Hassian
out
so he can
already.
get back to work. Let's see. He says, it seems I underestimated you. Yeah, I get that a lot. Don't make this harder than it has to be. When we last spoke, I insinuated that you weren't contributing to the village. I was wrong. Eh, I didn't take it to heart. Oh, you clearly did. I was misplacing my feelings and I apologize. Wow. What happened? I told you before that the Chappas or Minas that I didn't, what I didn't tell you is how they came to be. Ooh, we're gonna get some lore. Kinley imported them here when he became mayor to become pets. Inevitably, they escaped and began to breed without restriction. I have been petitioning him unsuccessfully to do something about this. A few days ago, he pushed new legislation to throw a Chop a Day party to celebrate the creatures. You're really
What?
fired up about this, huh? Of course I am. The Chapa are a plague that should be eradicated, not celebrated. In any case, I was misplacing my frustrations. I know you have nothing to do with the Chapa menace.
Hmm.
Well, thanks. Yeah, for letting me know that you were wrong. Takes a big man to do that. All right. He said, here, this should help you face the real threat. May your aim be true. Oh,
That's enough.
thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Tao's like, I'm gone. I'm gone. He left early. Oh, let me let y'all in on something else that happened. I was fishing for this blue marlin and I got the fish stew recipe. I got a second one. I got these fart knockers back to back. Can you believe it? And it was like only about 30 casts or 30 catches by the time I got them. He took a little longer. I think I was about 35 or 36 catches to get the blue marlin. And I did catch him with worms off the coast of Bahari. Hi, Angela. It's good to see you. I am feeling great today. I'm feeling great today. So, what I'm going to do, just for research purposes, I'm going to throw one of these fish stew recipes in the lockbox and I'm going to learn the other one. Okay, so now we know fish stew. So let's go back in the lockbox. And yeah, the recipe's still there. Can't do anything with it, but it's nice to know that it won't eat both of them in case maybe at a later date we can do something with the extras. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here, Angela. It's flippin' amazing. Let's see. The other thing that I caught while I was out and about was a bone fragment, and that's pretty common off the coast of Killamo, fishing with nothing or fishing with worms or anything. So we'll be turning that into Gina because it says Gina might know what it is. So let's get out. Let's go to the temple and get rid of some of this renown and then go to the other temple and get rid of some of these things for the bundles. And we'll see where we're at after that. We do have quite a few quests, and that silly find a Shepp thing is back on my list again. I would rather that not happen because I'm not ready for a Shepp yet on this tune. So now the Phoenix Shrine is right down here. We're going to talk
How
to
might I
Shane
be
since
of
he's in our
service
way.
today? Farewell,
Trying to get our
child.
friendships up. The name of the game until you get a Shepp, and then after that it's kind of like smooth sailing. So let's run up here. Oh, the memories. I kind of wish there was more to do up here than just a couple of quests because the only time I really come up here anymore is to go to the Phoenix Shrine. Yeah, that may or may not change. But it's kind of like you run past there and it's like, oh, memories. I ran past here when I was a newbie, and now I'm all grown up and I'm running past again. And cutting out that notification on how to walk and move. La-di-da-di. Let's go worship at the Phoenix Shrine real quick. We can go several times on this and still not even get close to running out of renown. So our focus bonus is now 50%. I kind of hate the little F commune goes away. Because if you want to do it multiple times, you got to walk away a second and come back. And sometimes even that doesn't work. But it is a beta. So, and while we're doing this, if anybody's watching that hasn't liked and subscribed, we got 4 likes already. That's amazing. We just started. But if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that. It really helps me know what kind of content you want to see at this point. Let's see, where are we at? 65%. And that brings our focus, or our renown, sorry, down to manageable that we don't have to worry about going over. I don't want to waste any renown while we're still little. I assume maybe someday we'll be wasting it as of habit. Alright, now we get to learn to interact with the world again. Somebody's talking about a flow tree, but they didn't say where. I'm going to go down along this way and go trekking across the hills so we can get to the other shrine. Spice sprouts. Yay. Let's do that. Gotta love the spice sprouts. I have noticed the past couple days I haven't found very much garlic again, so it's becoming... Uh-oh, something jumped out of there, didn't it? Yes, it did. A garden leafhopper. Okay. I hear another one. Sounds like a frog almost. It's funny. Oh, look at that. Choppa wants to die. He doesn't really die, okay? He gets put in this little bag and we get his fur. He dies. You skin something alive and just probably won't live. I'm just assuming. What's Tao doing in here? Hi, buddy. Ah, woo. Oh, what's in the vault, buddy? He... Alright, so let's get some of these bundle things done. We've got the garden mantis in our pocket, we'll contribute that. We've got the vampire crab, we'll contribute that. We don't have the mutated angler and the void ray. Alright, so let's go here. We've got a green pearl. We don't have any of this. Oh, we got the blue marlin. Sorry. We don't have the sushi yet. That's going to take a minute. Anything here? Yep, inky dragonfly. Now, on these bundles, the first time I went through it on my main, I thought, oh my gosh, I have to finish the first bundle to get the second one. No, you don't. You can complete all of the bundles in this category. So, so that makes it a lot easier, especially when you're just casually playing and casually farming. Let's see, do we have anything here? Yep, Fisherman's Brew. We don't have the Enchanted Pupfish, the Shimmerfin. Those should be fairly easy to get. Now that long-nosed unicorn fish, that's going to take a minute, but we will get it. All right. Let's see. Wait, no. Okay. I was so wrong. I thought I had to finish this one entirely before we start on this one. Oh, I was so wrong. So, let's see. These are all a bit harder to get, but at least I can anticipate getting them. Like the fire-breathing dragonfly, I see those all the time. The Bahari glow bugs and the paper lantern bugs, I actually have some of those in inventory back at the house. The stuffed phoenix fire pepper. I thought I had one in my pocket. Hold on. Thought I had one. No, I don't. Because I helped someone. They're like, can you come help me make this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Because I got some too. No. We don't have any of this stuff, but I bet if we did, we could contribute some of this and be working on both bundles at the same time. Or rather, both sets of bundles. Nice. All right. Let's talk to Gina.
Hope you've settled in without much trouble.
She says, hey there, good to see you. While I'm thinking about what to do, I'll just chat with her. All right, so this, do you know what this is? That's the whalebone. And what's the situation is about her letter that she sent to us in the mail. So let's get the mail taken care of first. So we're going to ask her, what's the situation? And she says, whatever you and Hassian did, you made another one of the vaults here active. You may have done something else too. I was digging around the statue garden in North Bahari and I saw a treasure chest appear in a flash. It has a coin in it called an Ember Seeker medallion. Maybe you can uncover some more. Plus, whenever Tao isn't with Hassian, he comes here. Does he seem upset? Hopefully I haven't said anything to offend him. He seems focused on that vault. Well, I suppose we have that in common. Maybe he'd like to hear about some of the other mysteries I've solved. Okay, awesome. She gave us one of the Ember Seeker medallions, so we got one. Well, I think there's like 5, if I remember correctly, by looking at that vault over there. All right, so we're going to ask her about the whalebone that's in her pocket. And she says, I'm no biology expert, but this looks like part of a whale's spinal column, only it's bigger than any whale I've ever seen. Fascinating. The only whalebone I've seen this big was a flow whale fossil, and those guys died out during the time of the humans. The lack of bleaching on this bone makes it look like it belonged to a creature who died relatively recently. Maybe you can find more of the skeleton and we'll figure out what's going on. In the meantime, I'll send this bone over to one of my colleagues at the Institute who's studying biology. Okay,
Are you in need of something?
we're going to chit-chat with Hecla since we're here.
Goodbye, human.
Goodbye, Hecla. I don't think we can chat with Tao again. He's just too cute. I love Tao. All right, so we got a couple of things going there. We need to find a pearl for Eshi. And we get rid of this. Get rid of the Shepp quest. And we need to find another whalebone. Cool. We don't have a lot of quests. We actually caught up from the week I was gone. So, um, in the future, I plan on, if it ever comes about again, this was just such a whirlwind that it took me by surprise, frankly. Um, but if ever comes again that I take a vacation or something planned, I do plan on having a lot more videos that would release daily so that y'all have something to watch every day and you're not just sitting around waiting on me and interrupting your schedule because this channel is about you. It's not about me. And I have to apologize for last week making it about me and just saying, oh, I'm not going to stream. I'm not going to do anything at all. That wasn't fair to you guys. So I will make it a point to have something to post if I have to be away again, which I'm not anticipating that to happen. However, yeah. So we need another whalebone. That's why I came back here to Beachcomber Cove. And we also need the spiral shell snail. And we can pick up some of these oysters and shells while we're here. Because they're just kind of laying around waiting for us to pick them up. And I don't feel bad about just running through and picking up everything I see as far as the corals and stuff go because they respawn rather quickly. All right, so let's put some bait on our hook. Let's see what we catch out of here. There's nothing in particular that I think I can catch without glowworms. Oh, that's another thing I did last night or this morning. I made the glowworm farm and I said, well, I think in the stream yesterday we made the glowworm farm. But I finally set it out and put some stuff in it. So that's on its way to getting us some glowworms. All right, now we need that whalebone. We don't need to be fishing with worms to get that. You can have a worm on your hook, you can have nothing at all on your hook. But around here is where I caught the other whalebone. So I'm hoping I will catch another one. Oh, this is actually a perfect opportunity to show you guys this, and I'm not sure if I have before. But if you're fishing for something in particular, and you've got a worm on your line, you don't want to waste worms, just leave your hook in the water if you catch something you don't want. So we're going to watch this come up, and we're going to watch the bobber, and you can see what kind of fish it is, right? See, immediately I'm like, okay, I want that fish, so I'm going to reel it in and catch it. Yeah, I want that one. Why not? Let's see what the next one is. Watch, it'll be another tuna. So if you just leave your, if you catch something you don't want, just leave your bobber in the water, like that one. I don't want that red thing. Leave your bobber in the water until it swims off, and then you can cast out again, and you didn't waste a worm. It didn't steal your bait or anything like that. So that's pretty nifty to know, especially when you're newer and you're low on worms. Oh, we got a chest. Maybe there's a whalebone in it. Or maybe there's something cool in it. It's a waterlogged chest. There's something cool in it. Let's see. A makeshift bookshelf. Okay. Okay, I could deal. Let's see. I love the makeshift stuff. It is so cute, like out in the garden areas. Yeah, it's very cute. So I don't want that one. I want a chest or a bottle. It's what I'm looking for that whalebone. There's not very many fish that I need at the moment during the day here, so... Oh, I probably should have grabbed that one. Don't need him in particular. He looked different than anything I've caught so far. No, it's the same. Blah, blah. There's too many blue fish up in here. Yeah, it's another tuna. The other one looked like a marlin for a split second. I was like, oh, I'd like to catch another one of those. I would like to catch a starred one because I think it would be pretty. That's another tuna. I jumped the gun. So now if I just let this one go, he will steal my bait because I started reeling it in. So I will lose the bait. So I may as well grab the fish while I'm reeling. There goes somebody carrying their flyer with them. There's an update coming very soon on Tuesday, I believe. And they're going to make it so that we can delete crops. Like if you planted something on accident, or you say, "Oh no, I don't want to grow potatoes after all, and I don't want to wait for it to mature." There's going to be a way to delete that crop and plant something new. So that's really, really handy. Oh, also with this fishing tip about leaving the bobber in the water, after the fish swims off, 99 times out of 100, your next bite is going to be that same fish again. So let's see if this ends up being the same fish. It is. It's the same one again. So we're going to leave the bobber in the water again. And see if we get the little reddish pinkish fish. Yep, we did. So we'll go ahead and reel him in. Or we could have also waited until he swam away and then take the bobber out of the water and recast, and we could have gotten a chance at something else. I'm really looking for this whalebone at the moment. Come on, whalebone. I'll take you. You're a tuna. So while you're fishing and you're reeling in and stuff, if he jumps out of the water like that one did, you just let up on the button and stop reeling while he's out of the water and reposition your rod and then push back down on the button again to continue reeling. Oh, I really didn't need you, but that's okay. Yeah, I was over here fishing earlier and it said something broke. And I looked and my fishing rod didn't break. I don't have any special bobbers or lures or anything. I'm not quite sure what broke, but I broke something, apparently. All these fish are going to go to line in our pockets here in a bit. So the ones I do catch, it's just a little bit of icing on the cake, you know? Come on, give me a whalebone. I've never had this hard of a time getting one. We may reposition ourselves here in a minute if we don't get one. No, didn't get one. All right. So let's reposition. Let's go a little bit more over here. Yeah, this has got a little ledge we can walk out on. Let's see. Let's see what we can do about getting the whalebone. This game is just so visually stunning for being a lower graphics quality. I mean, it's not lifelike graphics quality. It's more cartoony graphics quality, but it is still very, very stunning. And I love looking at the landscapes and the water even. I'll take you, Mr. Tuna. Uh-oh, I almost let that one go. Yeah, see, this is one of the reasons why I don't stream fishing a lot because it's kind of boring to watch. It's quite fun to do, but oh, kind of boring to watch. Look at we got a blue marlin. Look at that. Looky there. Hello, blue marlin. You wouldn't have believed it if you didn't see it. I don't want that little pink fish. I want a whalebone. I may have to try for the whalebone offline because this is a lot of fishing in one episode. I wonder if I take my bait off, if it'll be easier to catch. I'll take the bait off next cast. Let's take the bait off and see what happens. We may get some fish we've never caught before, who knows? And we might get a whalebone, who knows? A sardine. Okay. Uh-oh, we got a chest. Maybe there's a whalebone inside. A bone fragment, there we go. And all it took was me, probably all it took was me taking that bait off the hook. We're going to run back to this teleporter. We're going to go talk to Gina, and along the way, if we see anything to pick up, we're going to do it. Because why not, right? See a couple more over here. We're not quite to the teleport yet. We could very well just port home and go that route, but nah, there's stuff to pick up. Oh look, there's some over here too. Oh, it's like the Family Guy episode, I think it was. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Yeah. I think that was Family Guy or Simpsons or something. One of those. Let's go back over here. Where did the teleporter go? There it is. I still get turned around backwards in here. Hum again, jiggity jog. Try adding bait like a juicy worm to your rod. We did that. We did that. All right, so let's put some of this stuff up that we don't need in our pocket. Let's open our oysters. Oyster meat and 2 pearls. Not bad. Not a bad haul. I'm debating. Yes, I need a pearl in my pocket for Eshi. Okay. I was debating if I wanted to hold on to that pearl. Not a lot of harvesting to do right now. Not too bad, not too bad. Why is that not watered? Oh, those are all potatoes. Duh. Alright. I will figure out what to do with this garden, because, yeah, this landing strip here is just not visually appealing. We're going to sell that tomato seed. We're going to put the blue marlin in the lockbox, because why not? We're going to stick the bone fragment over here, because that's going to go to Gina. Whoops. I did not mean to put those tomatoes up there. There we go. We're going to put this stuff that we're selling up top. Eventually, I'm going to get at least one more row for the backpack. But for now, it's fine. Let's cook up some of these fish. Is there a tuna recipe? I know there's like catfish and trout. So I've been saving the trout, especially in the lockbox for the trout recipes later on. But I'm not sure if there's a tuna recipe. Let's say there's not, and we'll cook these up. What is it? 3:29. We've got time. So I'm here in my little makeshift quick fry or quick grill. Hoping to get star grilled fish, and we got one. There we go. We got another one right there. Cooking is level 9. And we need one more fish. That's fine. We'll sell these. They're only 50 focus. They're great to eat when you're little. And technically we're still little, so I'm going to put those back up top. I'm going to sell these things. There we go. That's just under 1,000, 916 coins for when the time changes to 6 o'clock. Let's see how our worms are doing. And yeah, I just threw tomatoes in there because I really want the glowworms, and yes, I know I can put heftier food in there and get more each time, but I don't really need to at this point. I'm not quite ready for the glowworms yet, so I've got time. Let's go back to Gina. We're going to take this pearl to Eshi and we're going to talk to any villagers we see along the way because of that silly Shepp quest. Oh my goodness. Now, one thing that I am not doing on this tune, and I probably should be, is fulfilling the weekly requests from the villagers. I haven't been doing that, so that could be why it's taking so long. It looks like Reth wants to speak with us as well, so we'll hit up Reth while we're on our way. Gonna head up Kaleri because we know she never leaves. I think she lives in the library.
Wonderful or terrible.
Run in here and talk to Tish.
I just
Hello,
have to do this
Tish.
armoire. Next time, let's talk tables.
Let's talk tables. Talk to Zeki.
You want something?
Hi, Zeckles. Oh, he hacked up a hairball. Talk to Delilah.
It's nice to have someone who wants to listen.
Hecla.
Greetings, human.
We already
Now,
talked to you,
back
so
to my Gina.
Gina will be right behind Hecla.
Sound like
So
it
I'm
is a
running
wardrobe
here,
refresh.
chat Jill,
Take care.
get his little seal of approval. Gina, where you at, baby? There you are.
I'm so glad you came.
All right. Oh, wow. Okay. She has two quests apparently. She says, "Oh, hi, how's it going? I found more whale bones. This looks like part of the whale's skull. The brain cavity is at least double the size of any known living whale. Maybe humans weren't the only ones to reemerge." Okay. And we're going to say, explain your findings. And she says, so you're saying that the statue in the middle of town was actually a fountain? And the clue regarding a thirst for something more was the water in the fountain. Yep. Okay. And when you got the fountain, there was another clue. It said the door. She's just recapping everything we already know. It said the door we've been trying to open is an old library, and I need to put a stone that represents the sands of time into it to open the door. And you deduce the stone must be a pearl since the pearl is made from sand plus pressure over time. Yeah. Okay, I can't tell if you were joking, but I guess there's no harm in trying it out. Let me slip the pearl in the key. Here we go, and voila. Voila! Badru popped out of her head. Why don't you go open the door since you did all the work? Okay.
So enlightening.
Okay. I'm going to talk to these people that passed us by while I was busy talking to you. Oh, I already talked to Delilah. Silly me.
Lots to do.
Badru.
For some seeds?
Badru. Let's see if he's got anything we need to buy. He does not. We do need to make the platinum or the
Thanks for
higher
stopping
level
by.
watering can and stuff, but that's okay. We'll have time.
Welcome to the village. I'm always here to help.
All right. We need to find another whalebone fragment, and we need to find another we need to grab another pearl. And Reth is already over at Jell's place, which I just left.
You can never go wrong with soup.
All right. He says, I don't know about the void you came from, but here we take our cake making seriously. Like, really seriously. Like years of apprenticeship training. Seriously.
Ah,
But I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think you can handle it. Pick up the recipe and prove me right or wrong. Either way, cake. All right. Got the recipe for fish tacos ready for us. Chapa asada tacos, meaty stir fry, crab pot pie, Shepp's pie. Oh my goodness. Veggie fried rice, stuffed phoenix fire peppers, chapa marsala. We could go broke buying his recipes, but the celebration cake is a must and it's 3,000 gold. My goodness, but we have it. Um, Gosh. I'm not sure about the chapa asada tacos and crab pot pie, and there's some of them that are seasonal, and I think, and they might go away with the Maji Market, but we'll figure it out.
Uh-oh.
We'll
A
figure it out. We
surprise.
still have a couple of days before the Maji Market is gone for good, or well, gone for the moment. Oh, Kenley has a quest. Let's see.
Wonderful to see you again.
Oh boy, am I glad to see you. Something truly terrible has happened and I desperately need your help. My sister decided to raise taxes on the Dayas and she wants me to evict them if they don't pay. Oh, that's awful. And if you haven't heard the worst part, she wants me to deliver the news personally. Can you believe it? I was wondering, could you do me the teeniest favor and explain my situation to Daya? Oh. I don't think my heart could handle seeing the disappointment in her face when I tell her that the land her family has been tending for generations has been taken away. Oh, my goodness, Kenley. I wouldn't be able to do it either.
Grab a quick
I totally wouldn't be able to do it. Let me look that up. I think it's Tuesday. When is the Maji Market ending? Let me see. No, it's next week. Game Rant says Palia's Maji Market is available in the game's open beta between August 29th and September 26th. So we got a few days. We still have a few days. Hallelujah. So that's a good thing because we're a little bit behind on that as well. I'm gonna get some more choppas. All right, we need to get another pearl for Eshi. We could go run, get a pearl, go down to the Maji Market because that's where she'll be, and give it to her. Yes, we could do that. And then we gotta go fishing again and get another whalebone. All right, there's our almost 1,000 coins. Let's grab another pearl. And we'll put these spy sprouts up. Move that Ember Seeker medallion. We can go hunting for the Ember Seeker stuff as well. Probably do that next stream. There's 5 or 6 chests that we need to get. And they're kind of fun. Some of them are kind of fun to get to. Some of them are kind of hidden in plain sight. That's kind of crazy. So we'll do that in the next stream. Let's see. Let's bring the pearl to Eshi. She's down here. Next stream we might have a few glowworms and we'll be able to do some glowworm fishing. Which is not unlike any other kind of fishing. You just put a glowworm on the hook. It's not a big deal. Alright, Maji Market, here we come. Let's give this thing to Eshi.
Zeki's got the best deals.
We talked
See
to
you around.
Zeki already. I think we talked to all of these people.
Hope you
Don't
have something
remember
interesting
talking to
say.
Kenyatta yet, so there we go.
Back to being bored.
Eshi,
We feeling bold today?
you're not here to bring me the pearl I requested. Oh heavens, it seems I haven't chosen the brightest candle in the candelabra to do my errands for me. You can find pearls in oysters, and you can find oysters near the ocean. Okay, I brought you the pearl. For my family signet ring? Excellent. Now my daughter will be spared some embarrassment at her cousin's path declaration ball. Oh, this one was fresh from the ocean, wasn't it? It still has a distinct fishy odor. Huh, never mind that. Take this for your troubles. Some gold, some renown. Nice. And do with what you will with it. Alright, cool. And we'll talk to Eshi.
How are
Delilah,
you?
honey. Happy you returned. I missed our chats. And we're gonna tell her I got some bad news. She says, what? Kinley and the Duchess want to raise the taxes on me land? Why, they can't do that. I'll do my best to help you. Oh, there's no need for that, dearie. When I said they can't do that, I mean they literally can't. Why? Because my grandfather signed a contract with their grandfather forbidding it. Our deed clearly states that taxes are fixed in perpetuity, and if I'm not mistaken, that means forever. You can just go back on Kenley and tell him what he and his sister can do with their raised taxes.
You
Okay.
have to come back and try me.
Awesome.
jam.
Thank you, Miss Delilah.
What a
We're gonna
beautiful
grab
day.
Kenley because he's just right here.
I've always got
One thing I
time.
love about the Maji Market is it puts the NPCs all in one place. Delilah said that her farm deed forbids her raising taxes. I do recall seeing that stipulation in some of the contracts signed by my grandfather, the Archduke Kendall Bahari. I'll need to verify the Dia farm deed had it too before I can proceed. An old document like that would be stored somewhere in the records room. If both my eyesight and organizational skills weren't so poor, I'd look for it right now. I'm afraid I won't be able to find the deed before my sister could send her mercenaries to evict the Dyas anyway. Perhaps you can take this key and search the records room for me. It's on the first floor of City Hall.
No one
Okay.
ever lets me talk this long.
I will do
I'm not
that.
getting any younger here.
Let's
Stop
run over
signing
and talk to
tickets.
Najuma and Hodari for sure. That saves us a trip
So much to do,
to
so
their
little time to
place.
leave for mysterious reasons.
You need something?
And then we'll go search for that document real quick.
Oh, hi.
Najuma is just too adorable.
Why? Oh,
I love that little fiery attitude. Alright. That'll put Kilima Central Stables will put us real close to where we need to go to look for that document. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I forgot about Tish's quest where we have to build that stuff. That's the storage room. That's the records room. Let's see if we can find these records. I love these things here. Reminds me of whenever I was a kid, we would go to the post office and the little post office boxes everywhere on the walls, you know? Alright, so that's the Dia family farm deed. Kenley's journal, as she said that she thought my mustache was thinning today. When I went out to Puff Pods today, a choppa had dug up the entire herb garden and absconded with the lot. I was too distracted by how cute it was to stop it, and now we must eat dinner unseasoned tonight. Perhaps I'll go to the inn instead. That adorable little rascal was back again this morning. I think I think it must have made a nest somewhere nearby. Perhaps I'll be able to befriend it. Ever since Wigglekins Rutherford the second escaped. Oh my goodness. I missed having their adorable little faces around the estate. Ever since dear Tell dug up the garden, I haven't seen my new Choppa friend around. Oh, dearest diary, do you think Princess Clara is all right? And after I just gotten her to eat from my hand. Oh, Kinley, child, grow up. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Kenley's so cute. All right. Get rid of the Find a Shepp quest again. Go away. All right, so we need to bring the deed to Kenley, and he is still at the Maji Market. So if we zoom down here, oh no, he's not. There he is. He's still at the Maji Market, but he's also right here. Kenley says, "Have you found the deed to the Daya family farm yet? It should be somewhere in the town hall records room. Please be quick. I'll keep an eye out for my sister's mercenaries in the meantime." Yep, I found the deed. Thank the dragon. And just when I was beginning to fear the worst, this should stop my sister from raising Daya's taxes and save them from being evicted. If you see Daya, ooh, he gave us a bunch of gold. If you see Delilah, please apologize to her on my behalf. And I would do it myself, but I don't think I could face her after all of this. Okay. Cool. And silly Find a Shepp quest is back. And don't you dare. I have no choice at this point. Okay. So, let's go home. We need to find the other whalebone. We can't do that at home, but we are nearing the end of our time on this stream, and it's been so wonderful to be able to stream for y'all today. I love every minute of it, and I sure did miss it when I wasn't able to do it. Just as I'm sure some of y'all have missed the stream too, not being there to see. I'm just looking to see what recipes I need to do this. Dining table, a dresser, chairs, or bed. I don't have any of those recipes. Quickly check the mail. Gina said, "Thank you so much for unlocking the library. I got so wrapped up in reading the awesome books I forgot to eat. So Hecla made me some stuffed mushrooms. And I thought it was only right for me to share my delicious mushroom bounty." Thank you, Gina. And with that sweet letter from Gina, I'm going to say,
Hey.
have a great day. We will see you very soon. I'll be back on in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, hour and 15 minutes. I don't know. I'll be back. I'm going to grab a bite to eat. Going to relax for a minute. I'm going to get back on and work on this this tune. I'm so glad to see y'all. If y'all haven't liked and subscribed, please do. It helps me determine what changes I might need to make to the channel. And speaking of changes, here we go. Let me throw on the outro. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very, very much. And we will see you later. Remember, always play with heart and embrace the fun.